Hi everyone, welcome back to another Reddit cheating story. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell if you love to watch more cheating stories. If you want to know how to get back your ex-girlfriend and boyfriend, click the link below.
However, is it in fact disloyalty? I like my husband. We have actually been wed for virtually 2 years currently, been together 6. I should have taken the hint. When I met him, I didn't understand he was engaged. No ring on as he works in an industrial setup. Someday I mosted likely to stun him at work as well as satisfied a girl in the front office, and I made a decision to make small conversation with her. She said she was his wife. I had been seeing this person for 8 months. She clearly had no suggestion regarding me. I shed my spunk on him that day. But in some way I forgave him and also withdrawed for concerning 8 months. I forgive and forget, and after that begin operating in the same market as well as our paths cross once more. He obtained separated from her for unassociated reasons. Currently fast forward to in 2014, 18 months right into marital relationship, I start seeing texts coming from numbers he doesn't have saved in his phone. I really did not enter into it searching for factors. He would certainly give me his phone to call his children or take pics or something, and also texts would be available in. I guess he failed to remember that I'm the phone account owner for our phones, so I jumped right into our account as well as saw numerous numbers that kept showing up. I asked him concerning it as well as he states they are scrap telephone calls. He said that all the females that he talks with, he does so through the store as well as I know them. Much more on this momentarily. I reverse hash would certainly them as well as developed 4 various names. Currently I know that he has lots of women buddies. We're older people. He's 65 to 70, he's a flirt. I would never ever attempt to transform his personality. However, I asked him if the female recognized he was married, and he said he really did not recognize. He asked me to get among them a Christmas gift. Just a box of cookies, but when I asked who to address it to, he simply stated it was for a solitary mom, and when I pressed the concern, he obtained genuine touchy and stated that he really did not need to make a manufacturing, it was just something great. There's likewise been a couple of instances where he informed among them ahead by the store on a certain day. He didn't believe that I recognized, and I made a point to be right there with him that day. He still does not recognize that I did that on purpose. The most current was last Wednesday. I tried to time it when one of the older ladies would certainly be there. Funny, 2 minutes after I turned up, I discovered that he had made a phone call to her number. Strangely, she really did not appear that day. On Valentine's Day he got 3 cards. He provided me the food store invoice for our financial resources. Did he not believe I would count the variety of cards? I ended up with 2. The other one, well, he told the youngest female she can stop by on a Saturday to the shop. Once more I made a point of existing to help. That morning he sent her a text stating that something came up. Okay. So since I now maintain documents and also details for his store, I went back 3 years to see if I might find documents of these 4 women. Names. Contact number. Nope. I sure didn't. Yet what I do have is text with points like, rowdy, filthy mind, can you swing by my place, don't tease me like that, cute butt, etc. I'm relatively specific that at least 3 of these women are simply in it for the flirt. However, there's one that appears to be a bit much more needy of him. She's also the youngest of the 4. I was where these women are. My heart was ripped from my breast that day. I really do not intend to penalize or injure these ladies. Girls. 1 remains in her 80s, 2 remain in their mid-60s as well as the younger one I don't know. I feel in one's bones she has a child under 18, it's not their mistake. I make sure that perhaps they're even enjoying the interest, which is wonderful. I just do not want them to drop like I did. I additionally don't wish to shed my other half as well as our life. We have a suitable residence, with fantastic next-door neighbors, our neighbors admire us as solids in our area, my family loves him, he youngsters enjoy that he's with me, I've had the ability to expand his organization and make it into something to be happy with. I do not know what to do from here. It's the hiding crap from me that bothers me. I ask him if I did something wrong or if there's something that is bothering him or if he's scared of me. He says no. Do I obstruct numbers from his phone? Should I attempt to call them? What I'm considering doing is placing their names and telephone number on the store cellular phone just to state that the girls he speaks to he does with the store. I had not been going to direct it out. Simply allow him locate the numbers on the phone. He states he has absolutely nothing to conceal, so I was mosting likely to call these customers to figure out if he was able to follow up with them and also obtain them fixed via the shop. I don't desire him to feel like he needs to hide much more. 8. Right here are the very best comments, advices that I gathered for this fantastic story. Seriously? He got divorced from ex-spouse, his partner whom you unconsciously cheated with him on, and also they divorced for unassociated reasons. And also you're amazed that he's not so good on the fidelity? Rejection is a river in Egypt. You picked a bad connection with an untrustworthy partner, in some way increased down on it as well as are shocked that he's untrustworthy? This is on you. I hope the money he makes deserves it. You are just how old? Since this appears to be from a 13 years of age. You were the owl when he was wed and you didn't expect for him to rip off? Just how ignorant or foolish are you? Cheaters do not alter unless they want to alter, and also most likely to intense therapy to do so. Did he? Nope. So, go ahead, block the telephone number, remain to rug move and also act that you can believe him. You do not feel worthwhile of far better and you keep lowering the ladies he is connecting, fucking and so on? It's all their fault? Just like it was all your mistake when you were the owl? What kind of mental acrobatics is that? Honey, you require treatment, bad. To me, this would certainly be unfaithful. Just you know how you categorize it. You shed them exactly how you get them, whether you understood or not. He's doing the same point with you that he did to his ex-wife. These women deserve to recognize that he's married. If they do understand and also remain to seek it, that's on them. You understand just how he is. I want you luck up. Your partner is means as well old to imitate this, and it's a shame. This is mini disloyalty. The fact that he won't be truthful with you is alarming. Playing the game will at some point become laborious and could affect your health and wellness. Or it may make him view you as managing, or lacking of borders. Although he's the one lacking limits, he will likely project it onto you, as you do not have evidence, as well as most men only assume it's ripping off if it becomes physical. The guideline goes that someone that will certainly rip off with you will cheat on you. I'm unsure why you thought wedding him was an excellent concept. He's additionally coldly ripping off right under your nose. It appears like he does not also care about hiding it. Also going as far as having you acquire gifts for a few of these women. Exactly how disrespectful. You're mosting likely to obstruct these numbers on your spouse's phone, or potentially contact them. What do you think that will do? He can just discover brand new females. Your partner is the one that you need to speak with, although, it sounds like he is a serial cheater. If you don't mind this habits after that remain, yet if you don't intend to obtain ripped off on any longer after that, leave and call a lawyer. This is truthfully unpleasant to me. I'm not attempting to be severe here, yet how do you believe this will seek to your youngsters later? It's unfaithful, however you shouldn't be amazed. You know firsthand this is just how he is. The fact that he told them not ahead when you existed confirms that the connections are just friendly. Aside from that, no married person needs to be sending messages like that to somebody who isn't their partner. To be straightforward, no one in a relationship should be imitating that. He is just making with them what he did with you. Did you also inform his ex-lover spouse he was ripping off with you? You likely weren't also the only one. Inform him to block their numbers and also let him understand this behavior isn't okay. But you recognize what he resembles, so it genuinely shouldn't be a shock. He will not transform, just how he is, not as old as he is. You need to let the female know, however. They likely assume they are the just one, if they don't know he is married, which opens them up to all type of stees. This is most definitely dishonesty. You don't need to make him seem like he doesn't need to hide extra. He needs to not be doing points he feels he needs to conceal. Individuals conceal points they know are wrong, so they do not have to encounter the consequences. One should have to be cheated on, large after all you've done for him. This is particularly abhorrent. I seriously thought you were a naive young 2 decades old due to the fact that you sound like it, as well as you were being tricked by your husband that is greater than most likely cheating on you, much like he did on his previous partner. None of these activities must be a shock to you. It is only disloyalty if you specify it that way. Some people would claim it is cheating. In either case, you are being devalued every single time they happen. It does not feel like you or your sensations are weighed in while he selfishly indulges himself with their firm. He was cheating when you initially hooked up, now he is ripping off once more. Why does this shock you? He revealed you that he has yet ignored it. Do not get me wrong, I do not criticize you, I am just mentioning facts you don't be worthy of to be ripped off on. Leave this damaged person. As well as yes, it is an AITA. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you believe in the comments below. Bear in mind to subscribe and hit the notification.